what isn't funny or silly about the costumes? I mean, I think that there's something, art is very serious and people take their work very serious a lot of times. And for me, that can be um, a little bit of a barrier, especially to people who aren't in the art world or just coming upon art on their normal daily experience. They're just going to walk through the museum and see what's hanging up. And I think that humor can be a way to draw people in. And it can draw you in just as much as like a beautiful image can draw you in. And so the characters, um, they've got googly eyes and they're cartoon like, and they sort of lift from the aesthetics of maybe my childhood experience of watching characters on TV. So there's that kind of familiarity and nostalgia about them. But they're still talking about, hopefully, big concepts in art, image making and what abstraction means and what it means to embody a painting and what why drawing can be important. And so I've sort of delved into a rabbit hole here, but I think that that's what the comedy of the character is doing, and what humor hopefully does in the work. I watched Westworld season 2 on HBO, and why I watched it. That was what I kept on asking myself most of the second season. For those who've not seen it, the show is about an artificial or a constructed Western world as like a theme park, and you get to go into this Western world and like kill robots, and then they become sentient and realize that they're in this artificial world, and they're kind of pissed about that. And the whole season 2 is how that plays out, and it got really confusing. But I kept on watching it because I thought the why of why I was watching it. Maybe I thought that this show was about not understanding what your reality is, and it started to ask really interesting questions. And I guess to bring it back to art, I think that's the job of art, is to ask really interesting questions and to show you things that you haven't seen before. And so I definitely hadn't seen that before, so I kept on watching it.